So to create an ornament, a single flower ornament, you will need the same yarn as you used for your leaves, the same hook, the same scissors and the same needle. That will help out. Follow me and we'll do a little back hiding. With your color C yarn, make a magic ring and then work a half double crochet. You can either chain 1 or 2 to the same height or do as I do, a fake one. And should we do, I don't know, 6 or 12? This is an experiment. So 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we are going for 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12 half double crochets into magic circle. This is a really simple one. We are just doing a little plating for the back. So do that and then slip stitch into the first one. There. That was part 1. Part 2, we are going to keep on going until we feel like we have filled that hole. So standing half double crochet and then another one into the same place. There we go. And just repeat this all the way around, so not in between but in the stitches. If you're working in between, it will create gaps, so go into the head of the stitch and work 2 half double crochets. And there we go. That was all we had to do. So what I will do is I will snip off the yarn. If you feel like it's too small, do a round of single crochets or one more of half double crochet. 1 half double crochet, 1 increase, 1 half double crochet, 1 increase around, so it will lay nice and flat. But this worked for my gorge. Depending on which tension you have, this will be different, of course, as all crocheting, but probably if you have done a tighter, if you have a tighter tension than me, you will have a smaller flower, so it should work out. What you can do, if it differs a little, switch out the half double crochets for double crochets. That will give you a little bit more of a height, but it's all about making a little plate to put on the back. And now I did what I wasn't supposed to do. What you should have done was to keep a long end to sew this one together. We'll see how far I will go. I'll just do an invisible join to the second stitch. This is more like a how-to than a tutorial. I'm going quite quick. But what I will do is I will place this over the hole, the gap, and then just working whip stitching is my plan. Just throughout the stitches, around and around and around. So I go up 1, down 1, grabbing some ends here. Let's see if I can zoom in so you see what I'll do. There we go, and back. Oh, sorry. Back up and down. And just grabbing some threads on the way. This happens sometimes. There we go. And back up. And down. This is all you will do all the way around. And then meet me up and I'll show you how to attach a little hanging too. So now we have created this little cover up for the back side. I think it looks a lot neater than this. As you can tell the difference. So remember what we did, 12 half double crochets into magic circle, and then a half double crochet increase in each stitch around, and then whip stitching them together to the line here. And folding it in half, trying to zoom out a bit so you can tell what I'm doing. So with the little loop up, need a bigger needle too. Where did you go? There. Just thread that loop on and through any place that isn't the joining place. Going in, pulling it through, and then taking my two ends and just opening up the eyelet here, grabbing them, and ta-da! There we go, securing with a lark's knot, it's called. And then wherever I wish it, the size of it to be, I'll just make another little knot. And I'm going to cut not too closely. I always leave a few millimeters, approximately the height of the knot, because I think that looks better. Just do like that, and then voila! You have a little hanging flower. I will starch this a little bit, or maybe just block it. But there we go! A hanging flower ornament done. So happy. So happy. Quick and easy. See you for next time.